Welcome back. This is a recording, obviously. Not only are you watching a recording, you're watching a recording of a recording. So, I am actually live recording, but I'm not live, but I'm recording this live for the replay. But, this is after the fact. My battle was yesterday. I forgot to record it because I'm an imbecile. So this is the morning after, and I asked TheGlaceon if they wanted to do the recording with me, because, if I don't, if I forget, then I should just do, I should at least explain why we did what we did. Obviously, I think there's a team builder before this. If there's not, I'll figure it out. I'll explain more in-depth stuff. But as far as everything goes, the battle here, we looked at the team, and I was immediately terrified because I saw almost none of the Pokemon that I had prepared for. So immediately, I'm thinking, this is the end of the world as we know it. I know he runs Trick Room every time, so we kind of planned for that. But obviously, we planned for Steelix heavily. We planned for Clefable very heavily. And we planned for Conkeldurr very, very heavily, and none of those came. So, I was mildly relieved, but mildly not relieved, because, nothing we'd planned for was here. So we decided to stick with our lead. We wanted to get Meowstic in the front so that it can imprison Trick Room, so that Trick Room could not go up first turn. And then we're going to lead Sock because guaranteed we get one hit off, which is really, really nice. Yeah. And them having Klefki, I already predicted their lead. Well, I didn't predict their lead. I thought they were going to lead Slowbro, Klefki, and then we could either knock off Slowbro or we could, brick Klefki. So that was the plan. Our leads were still good. So they lead Klefki and Kabutops, which I think isn't scary unless, because at this point we're staring it down and we're like, Meowstic does nothing. They can't even get up Trick Room. So we need Meowstic out of here. Sock guaranteed lives a hit. If Sock brick breaks Kabutops, not only do we probably get rid of the screens that Klefki is about to set up, but we also have, we also do massive damage to Kabutops. So we switch out for Semisage, thinking that Semisage is going to scare out Kabutops. We get a Night Slash. We brick break. Obviously, it doesn't kill. So here we're thinking, okay, what's the next turn? Kabutops obviously probably wants Semisage gone because it's the biggest threat. Stock is still going to live. So what we are supposed to do here is we're supposed to go ahead and use... what's the grass move? I'm pulling up my team now so that I can remember it. We're using Spiky Shield and then Brick Break again. So likely they're going to go for us. Spiky Shield, Brick Break. So that's what we do. We set up that Spiky Shield. And then the Reflect comes out, which is totally fine. We still break it. Cross Poison hits us. They take damage. We go for Brick Break. Kills. Okay. We're sitting in a very, very comfortable position at this point, especially because we haven't unveiled anything. So here we're thinking, obviously we go on the offensive. We're thinking somebody has to brick break because Klefki is there, and Klefki probably has screens. And so we're thinking knock off on whatever this Mandibuzz has so that we knock off an item in case it has something absolutely busted like Weakness Policy. Knock off and then Brick Break. So that's our plan here. So we knock off with the non-stab move, and then we stab move Brick Break. They get up a nasty plot, which I am mildly okay with at this point. I was very mad at this foul play because that broke our sturdy, which means we now don't pop our item, which sucks. So now I'm thinking, we brick break. We have to brick break because I don't want screens going up. So we brick break, and then my theory is to rock slide, so that we might flinch foul play, or we might flinch the Mandibuzz. So that's what we go for. Brick break on the Mandibuzz, and then the rock slide comes out. And we do not get any flinches. Sock goes down very easily to that. And then foul play. We live the foul play, which is nice. At this point, we're thinking, who comes out, right? And I'm thinking, at this point, who can kill Klefki? Because Mandibuzz is dying next turn. Maybe. Mandibuzz dies next turn to a brick break. And then we either come out with Victini and kill Klefki, or we bring Alolan Marowak. Because Alolan Marowak threatens Trick Room. Because it's our Trick Room Pokemon. It's our very strong Pokemon. So we bring out him. So at this point, I told you we're planning on brick breaking the Mandibuzz and then flare blitzing the Klefki. So yeah, big brains. Brick break Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz goes down. I should have Terra'd, but we didn't, which, you know, kind of matters, kind of doesn't. Flare Blitz still Okos Klefki in the rain. I was floored by that. I really didn't think that would happen, but we are, you know, we are Thick Club Marowak. So at this point, we're looking mildly okay. We're looking pretty good. At this point, I'm terrified. So I'm thinking, they brought out a rock type and a water type against, you know, a grass type. Obviously, we don't have any grass type moves, which is a huge oversight at this point. But my thought process is their Tyrantrum is going to be faster than Marowak. Fastest thing on the field is going to be the Simisage. I think Trick Room is going up here, which is weird because of the Pokemon that we have left. But I think Trick Room is going up here. Either way, I don't remember this play, but I'm pretty sure we just double knock off the Slowbro to try to kill it so it doesn't set up Trick Room. So knock off there does about half, which is really, really good. They crunch, they kill me. And then they Ice Beam and kill me. And at this point, I'm thinking that's probably the best case scenario, because if they would have Trick Roomed there, then we would be almost screwed because Marowak would be dead, and we'd have Simisage, which is now going to be the slowest thing on the field. So I'm thinking, okay, that was like best play scenario. So we bring out Victini and Meowstic. And the reason we bring out Victini and Meowstic is because Trick Room is not up yet. And I'm thinking, you know, I think here, I'm thinking Trick Room doesn't go up. Because at this point, Gourgeist, I'm assuming, is fast Gourgeist. And then Tyrantrum is okay fast. It definitely, and I have Slow King in the background, which is minus speed and literally a Trick Room Pokemon. So I'm thinking Trick Room doesn't go up here, right? It doesn't make sense for Gourgeist. So my thought process was to Psychic Terrain Expanding Force. Because I don't think Slowbro does anything scary to us. And Meowstic is just going to Psychic Terrain Expanding Force. So I'm thinking we're both faster. We'll be alright. So Terra Rock, which is fine. Psychic Terrain with Psychic Seed. And then I Expanding Force, which does so much damage. They Hone Claws and Trick Room, which is like the best play for them probably. Because now I'm slower. But I'm still thinking in my head, we have Focus Sash Victini. It's fine because we have Focus Sash Victini. And this is the biggest argument for me and Glaceon the entire time. We spent like 5 minutes deciding our moves from here on, right? Because at this point, Expanding Force kills both Pokemon. Guaranteed. There's no way they can kill everything on the field. Because they would have to put Victini to Sash and then hit Victini with their other Pokemon in order to kill it. And then Meowstic gets Expanding Force and kills. Or they try to kill Victini, obviously, and then we get Sash, and then they kill Meowstic. There would be no reason to protect Victini right now, because if we protected Victini and they got rid of Meowstic, then we would be left with Slowking and Victini, and we would inevitably lose to the Gourgeist in the back. So we were thinking, there's no way they can kill everything on the field. And there is a 100% chance that we kill everything on the field with Expanding Force. So we went all out offensive. Scald puts me to Sash. And I was like, my first thought was, the burn's gonna kill. They're gonna burn. The burn's gonna kill. And then I went, oh yeah, you can't burn a fire type. And then I was right. They head smashed the Meowstic. And then Expanding Force kills, which is absolutely amazing. So now it's a 2v1, but it's not over, obviously. So now we're thinking, do we protect Victini? Victini's the only Pokemon that we have protect. Do we protect Victini? What happens? And then I have the secondary thought. Me and the Glaceon are arguing over this for like 5 minutes. I'm like, this is the exact same turn as last time. There's no way Gourgeist can kill 2 Pokemon. And they can't use a priority move because it's Psychic Terrain. So my thought is like, okay, we Blue Flare, right, in case they kill Slowbro this turn. So what happens this turn, right? Guaranteed Slowbro gets off a Sludge Bomb, right? Gourgeist, I don't know what Gourgeist does. I know Gourgeist attacks at a sky high, and I'm a not physically defensive Slowking. So I'm thinking it could die, and then the next turn Victini, would die. So, yeah, that wouldn't work. So I'm like, if they kill Slowking, Slowking gets off Sludge Bomb, then you kill Slowking, then we Blue Flare and kill, right? If that happens. Or, right, Slowking uses Sludge Bomb, they kill Victini, then Slowking, obviously, in Trick Room is still faster and can Sludge Bomb again, and no priority of Psychic Terrain. I'm like, there is no way we lose this, right? Unpause, Sludge Bomb does a lot of damage, and they Shadow Ball Victini. And I'm like, there's no way we lose this, right? There's no way we lose this, right? And then we Sludge Bomb and get the kill. Oh. Now, I forgot to mention this, but like, holy crap. This team is terrifying. This team is really good. The guy that runs this team is absolutely phenomenal. So like, the fact that we pulled this one out was pretty substantial. I'm floored that we won this one. I say that every time, I know, but we have made some amazing plays. We've had some amazing prep work. We're doing really good in this draft league. I think we're currently ranked 3rd place, which to podium is kind of nuts. Especially since we win our battles 1-0 every time. So we're tied for 1st place. But as in standings goes, you know, we're ranked third right now, as I recall. Um, but yeah, this one definitely made my adrenaline go. Um, I'm very excited to prep for the next one because I know what they run and I know what they like. So yeah, this one was a really good one. Our team is so nuts because we can do, you know, we can do psychic terrain shenanigans. He prepped for rain shenanigans or sun shenanigans. My team looks like a sun team, so he prepped for sun. We did not use sun. We used his own psychic terrain against him, or his own electric. Oh my god. We used his own trick room against him because that's his main strat. He does really, really well with it. Um, so yeah, that's we have a lot of strats. We have a lot of cool stuff. Some of the stuff that we had planned didn't work. Um, you know, Victini, obviously a great Pokemon. Um, Victini got itself some kills this match, which is finally time for it to get some kills. Um, we used our Semi-Sage was a great Pokemon this round. We had as much as everything went, like nothing went our way, right? But nothing went against, like this was just a good battle. I didn't see any shenanigans that were like stupid broken. Um, yeah, it was just good plays. This is a solid game. Had I lost this, I probably would still feel the same way. That this was just a really, really good game. Solid game. Like, both teams played really, really well. And then this is one of the best things that I love about this draft league, is that I sat in a call with my opponent for a good probably 45 minutes. And we talked about strategies, and we talked about what we planned for, and we talked about why we did what we did. And he had some amazing strategies that that he had conjured up, right? So there was so many things, potential ways this game could have gone awry. One of the things that he was not mad about, but he was like, damn. He said because he does a lot of like battles with people, like to test out people's teams. And there was one where it was almost the exact play when Victini and Meowstick were on the field, and he had Tyrantrum. And he was like, this is it. This is what I've planned for. And then Victini was sashed, and he was like, this is not what I planned for. Which was really, really funny. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely good game. That guy's nuts. He's so good. But, you know, we're doing pretty well. So, I'm excited to see what our next match holds. So, we will see you guys later. Bye.